Hello there. For those of you that haven't heard yet, MPs this afternoon voted to delay Brexit again. The House of Commons voted this afternoon by 322 votes to 306 to delay Brexit once more. And I have to ask, what is the poor long-suffering electorate and the business community going to make of that? This came about because MPs voted for the amendment to the government motion that says the legislation for the withdrawal agreement to become law must be scrutinised and passed prior to MPs voting to accept the withdrawal agreement. This is the Oliver Letwin amendment. This turned what was meant to be a meaningful vote on the deal into a meaningless vote. But be aware, the Letwin amendment does not reject the withdrawal agreement. It just kicks the can further down the road with what Remainers hope is an Article 50 extension, so they can do maximum damage to both Brexit and Boris. Therefore, as MPs have not voted to accept the deal today, the Ben Surrender Act now requires the Prime Minister Boris Johnson to send an Article 50 extension request letter to Donald Tusk, the President of the EU Council. And this has been the Remainer aim throughout: force extension after extension until we stay. But what the Prime Minister has neatly done is made sure it was MPs that publicly voted for the extension, and the names will be published very soon. Now, when the Prime Minister stood up on a point of order to address the House after the vote, he thanked everyone and said that despite the vote he would be introducing the legislation for the withdrawal agreement to the House next week to get this deal through by the 31st of October. He then said that he would not negotiate a Brexit delay with the European Union and that the law did not force him to do so. Now, the story I'm getting is that Boris will send the letter to obey the actual law, possibly without his signature on it. But neither he nor anyone in government will negotiate, talk to or engage in any way with the EU27 or Brussels about it at all. That would mean that the EU27 would have no official idea what the extension was for, or what the aims of the government having such an extension are. And given that the EU27 has always made it clear that they need a definite reason to extend, it could make it difficult for them just to offer one. It is also clouded by the issue of the Kinnock Amendment to the Ben Surrender Act that the government mysteriously let through unopposed, if you remember, that states the reason for the extension would be to go down a certain negotiating route that no longer exists. That may leave the EU27 no option but to ignore the letter as not official or just refuse an extension. Or maybe they've lined up the rejection with one or more EU27 member states already. Just a guess. Also, ardent Brexiteer and lawyer Tory MP Bill Cash stood up at the end to remind everyone exactly what the EU Withdrawal Act 2018 said. And that, he said, was that the Act states at Section 1 that the UK leaves the EU on exit day, which is the 31st of October 2019. I personally think he was laying down some sort of connected marker for the next phase starting on Monday. And the leader of the House of Commons, Jacob Rees-Mogg, has said that there will be a vote on Monday, although what would be in that vote is a little unclear at the moment. But we may be on for a Super Monday to follow on from this Super Saturday. But Rees-Mogg's input has left MPs and the Speaker, John Bercow, in a bit of confusion, it seems. Finally, one point to note is that it was the DUP deserting their confidence and supply agreement that did for Boris getting the deal through today. The DUP MPs were not only unhappy with the deal, they were livid with what they saw as a potential sellout, and they may also have taken other MPs through the lobby with them on that basis. Had the 10 DUP MPs voted with the government, then the Letwin amendment would have fallen by 302 votes to 316, and the deal itself may well have gone through. What worries me the most here, though, is that just say the withdrawal agreement does eventually go through. It could be on the basis that the majority of Scottish MPs vote it down, the majority of Welsh MPs vote it down, and the majority of Northern Irish MPs vote it down. But it's the sheer weight of English MPs that in the end vote it through. That would be like manna from heaven for the likes of the SNP. But Nigel Farage and his Brexit party must now be hoping that a general election is forced in the next couple of months as a result of this vote. Anyway, what do you think? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.